Welcome to Shadowline News, where we dive deep into the stories that matter to your generation. I'm your host, and what we're covering today isn't just news, it's a complete transformation of how young people like you are consuming information, and it's happening faster than most adults realize. Right now, as you're watching this video, millions of your peers are getting their daily dose of news not from television, not from newspapers, but from TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Social media and video are accelerating as a news source, with podcasters and AI as emerging trends, and this shift is creating ripple effects that are changing everything from politics to business to how we understand truth itself. Let's talk numbers that'll blow your mind. Nearly half of U.S. teens say they're on the internet almost constantly. And here's the kicker. They're not just scrolling mindlessly. They're actively curating their own news feeds, becoming their own editors, and deciding what deserves their attention in ways previous generations never could. But here's where it gets really interesting. And if you're not already subscribed to Shadowline News, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button right now, because we're the only channel breaking down these youth-focused trends every single week. We're not your parents' news channel. We're built for people who want to understand how the world is actually changing, not just what happened yesterday. The traditional news cycle is basically dead for Gen Z. U.S. audiences, and especially younger generations, are engaging more with streaming video services, social video platforms, and gaming than ever before. What does this mean? It means you're not waiting for the evening news to tell you what's important. You're discovering it in real time through creators, influencers, and AI-powered feeds that know exactly what you care about. This isn't just a preference shift, it's a power shift. When 9 in 10 U.S. teens use YouTube and majorities also use TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat, they're not just consuming content passively, they're participating in conversations, fact-checking in real time, and calling out misinformation faster than traditional media can even identify it. The adults are worried, and frankly, they should be. Audiences are concerned about what new trends mean for misinformation, and while that's a legitimate concern, what they're missing is that your generation has developed unprecedented digital literacy skills. You can spot a deepfake, identify sponsored content, and cross-reference sources across multiple platforms in seconds. Here's what's really revolutionary about this moment. People are more likely to get a Google AI summary of a topic, reducing link clicks, while more sharing activity now occurs in DMs. This means the conversation about news is becoming more intimate, more personal, and more curated than ever before. You're not just reading the news, you're discussing it, debating it, and reshaping it in private conversations with friends. And that's exactly why you need to keep coming back to Shadowline News. Every Wednesday, we release our Youth Pulse series, where we break down exactly how these media consumption changes are affecting everything from election outcomes to brand strategies to social movements. We're tracking the trends that matter to your generation before they hit mainstream media. The implications of this shift are staggering. When young people control their own information diet, when they can bypass traditional gatekeepers, when they can create and distribute news themselves, the entire power structure of information changes. Politicians can't rely on sound bites anymore. They have to engage in genuine conversation. Brands can't just buy ad space. They have to earn credibility through authentic interaction. But there's a darker side we can't ignore. The same technology that empowers you also creates echo chambers that can be more isolated than anything previous generations experienced. The algorithm that serves you exactly what you want to see might also shield you from perspectives you need to understand. It's the classic double-edged sword of technological progress. What makes this moment so crucial is that your generation isn't just adapting to these changes, you're driving them. Every time you choose a TikTok news summary over a traditional article, every time you share a story through Instagram DMs instead of posting publicly, every time you trust a YouTuber's analysis over a network correspondence report, you're voting for a completely different information ecosystem. The question isn't whether this transformation is good or bad, it's already happening. The question is whether we can harness its power while avoiding its pitfalls. Your generation has the opportunity to create the most informed, most connected, most media-literate society in human history, but you also have the responsibility to make sure that power isn't corrupted by the same forces that have always tried to control information. This is why staying informed about these trends matters so much. This is why understanding how your own media consumption habits fit into larger patterns is crucial. And this is why channels like Shadowline News exist to help you navigate this transformation with both excitement and wisdom. The news revolution isn't coming, it's here, and you're leading it. The only question is where you'll take it next. Thanks for watching Shadowline News, where we decode the forces shaping your world. Make sure you're subscribed because next week we're diving into how AI is changing not just how you consume news, but how news itself is created. You won't want to miss it.